Hey guys, so I put this video together to show you how to do some basic color edits on a color photograph. So I've chosen this one because it's got a wide range of colors showing, so I thought it would be a good example for you guys to see. So we're going to open it up, and when you open it up, you'll see that because I haven't saved it or anything, so it's just image and then the image number .jpeg, and that is fine. So here we are, we've got it open, we've got our layers panel over here, and we just have a background because we've only opened this one image. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at a couple things for exposure first. So in Window, if you go in here and you click on Histogram, Histogram is a visual representation of your exposure of your image. So when we look at this, what we want ideally is for this information, the ridges, the valleys and ridges, we want them to stretch from side to side. And you can see that I have this huge gap right here. So even though you might look at this image and think, oh, yeah, it's pretty much properly exposed, this is why photographers edit their images, because we always want to make sure that what we give our clients or turn into your teacher is the best quality that it can be. So we're going to fix this up a little bit. All right, so on our layers panel, we've got our background selected. We're going to go down to the layer adjustments, click, and we're going to go to levels to do some edits on this. And this opens up what is the same thing basically as our histogram up here. So we can actually get rid of this for now. So here it is. And again, we see this huge empty space over here, and we want to stretch these ridges out so that they reach from side to side. And we're going to do that one channel at a time. So we're going to go through red, green, and blue and fix up this histogram. So we're going to start with blue. So we're going to click on that. And this is only the blue channel showing. So, this is the highlights slider, midtones, and shadows, and we're going to work with the shadows and the highlights. So on my keyboard, I'm going to hold down Option, and I'm going to click on the highlight slider, and I'm going to slide this all the way to this main part where it really starts on the histogram. And that you can see on the image a little bit of blue is peeking through. So right there, I'm going to let go of the slider and the Options button, and I'm going to do the same thing to the shadow. So I'm going to hold down the Option on my keyboard, I'm going to click the slider, and I'm going to slide it in until I see some black peeking through, and I'm going to let go of both. And now you can see that there's kind of a blue cast over the image. And now I'm going to go to the next channel, which is green, and I'm going to do the same thing. So holding down Option, slide the highlight slider in, let go, hold down Option, slide the shadow slider in, and let go. And I'm going to do the last channel, which is red, and same process. There we go. And there we go. All right, so now we're actually done. There's only 3 channels, red, green, and blue. And now when I look at this histogram, I can see that it stretches all the way from this side of the histogram to this side of the histogram. And if I look at my histogram again for the whole image, now I can see that it goes from side to side, just how I want it. And if you're not convinced that it did any changes at all, you can come to the layer panel and do hide the levels layer by clicking the eye, and we can see that original layer underneath revealed. So you can see that it brightened up the whites in the paper. It brought out the details in these brushes. It made this glass look a lot cleaner and clearer. So it did make some changes. They're not huge, but they are changes. So this is a necessary process to go through anytime that you're editing a color photograph. Happy editing!